Hello and welcome back to a movie watching podcast. This is Cody Michael. I'm joined as always by Seth Ott
Tweet.
and Jared Buckendahl.
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack, tweet, tweet. We are here this week to talk, of course, about bird movies.
Yeah.
We cannot wait. We know you guys have been eagerly awaiting by popular demand. We have so many comments saying bird movies, guys.
Yeah.
How have you gotten this deep into this podcast and not done bird movies? And thankfully, Jared won our last episode and decided to give the people what they want, and he chose bird movies. I know everyone at home really appreciates the choice here, Jared.
Birds, birds, birds. Yeah.
The
Goes for
is
Big
the word.
Bird.
In case you're wondering, what is a bird movie? We were wondering that up until about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes ago. And here is a list, by the way, though, of movies that we determined over the course of some heavy deliberation were bird movies. The Birds, of course, was an obvious one, but a couple of us have seen that one. Rio and Rio 2 were candidates. None of us have
some
seen
animation.
those, right? Little animation. We didn't make our way to that. Legends of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole is an actual movie and not a prank.
Zack Snyder, right?
Yeah, that is Snyder. And I'm told it's actually good. We won't be watching that this week. I was a little bummed. I kind of ruined this because I saw this movie when I was a kid. I would have liked watching Chicken Run again. I thought that was Chicken Run is a very good bird movie.
What's that one based on?
Is it? I think it's The Great Escape.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
it is. Yeah, they're trying to get out. We have Happy Feet, which I know Seth and I, as a core memory, hate Happy Feet because I think we went together and disliked it as 15-year-olds or whatever.
Yeah.
I strongly suspect that if I watched Happy Feet now, I would really appreciate it as an adult. I've heard a lot of people compliment Happy Feet.
I think it was more of a just a stance we were taking because I don't know if that was like a movie we're even choosing to go to, and we were.
Were we with girls that want that?
Yeah, I think
go?
we were.
We're gonna go to Happy Feet.
We want to go to Iron Man.
Yeah, so we were trying to be cool.
Yeah.
No, I actually agree with you. I thought about that for years, to be honest with you.
Man, time and place.
Well, then we'll get back to Happy Feet. And Jared hasn't seen it either, so maybe we will. We'll put that back in the hopper. The Boy and the Heron was one. That's a Studio Ghibli from a couple years ago that I really liked. Fly Away Home. I was amazed you guys hadn't seen this. This is the geese that the girl saves.
From the 90s movie, right?
Yeah, very classic. We had Paulie, March of the Penguins. So there's more bird movies than you would guess. We had at least 40 on our list. The Angry Birds movie, thankfully, is not the choice.
Wait, the list said the Angry Birds movie 3. I didn't see the Angry Birds movie.
Yeah, I saw the third one and I was like, wait a minute, do we have an advanced screening? Because I don't even think that movie's out yet.
Oh, good point.
So what kind of download? You got something on the back end? You got some hookups?
Well, let's just say your jobs are safe, people. AI is not perfect yet.
Perfect.
In case you were wondering, yes, Lady Bird is a bird movie, but we won't be watching it here. It made the list, but we have all seen it. Same as Bird Box, Birdman, and The Birdcage. All had to be checked off because we've seen those. The movie that we are going with this week that we have not seen, that is a bird movie we're going to be reviewing for next week's episode. Drum roll, please.
Do it again. Another one.
Another that we're going to...
3 drum rolls.
3 drum rolls.
Now say it.
More tension. More tension for... Howard the Duck.
Wank, wank.
Wank.
I bet you didn't see
that
coming.
Howard.
We are going to be watching the 1986 Marvel before it was Marvel, Howard the Duck adaptation, which has a weird amount of stars. It was directed by Willard Huyck. The synopsis is: a sarcastic humanoid duck is pulled from his homeworld to Earth, where he must stop an alien invasion with the help of a nerdy scientist and a struggling female rock singer.
Cinema.
seen Howard's kind of made a return lately. I think Seth Green has done some voice work in the MCU, but this is the original. It looks to me like they're going paper mache mascot style um, instead of CG on the duck, which is a choice. I don't know much about this. For all I know, this is a cult classic. But I'm excited to get into some, Marvel before it was hot type material. What do you guys know about Howard the Duck?
Honestly, nothing. I mean, I just know
Yeah.
that isn't the same Leah, what's her last name? Leah Thompson. She's like one of
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
buddy.
leads or something. Just be
She is
like
one
in
of
my
them.
brain, I thought that this was like an offshoot of Back to the Future when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if there is any. I guess it came out the year after. Is that right?
Was it the year after or 2? Yeah, either or. But other than that, I know nothing. I just know that some people, when they're ranking like Marvel movies, they'll maybe add it or not add it, and it's always like one of the lowest ones. So unfortunately, I might have brought a bad movie to us.
I think we'll have fun watching it anyway. We got Leah Thompson, Tim Robbins, and a bunch of other
Timmy
people who I don't
Robinson's in
recognize.
this?
Yeah, he's playing a character called Phil
No, no,
Lumber.
no.
So watch out for Tim. No Seth Green because I'm not sure if he's born yet at this point. But it's rated PG and it comes in at under 2 hours. So I don't know how you guys are going to watch Howard the Duck. I'm going to try to find it at Blockbuster, but looks like
Ooh.
actually here I see you can rent it on Prime Video. So if we can't find a free source, then maybe we'll do a little rental. But we have attempted to make some wagers and make some predictions about Howard the Duck. So let's get into what we think might be happening in this hopefully Marvel classic. Jared, what do you have as your one pointer to kick things off?
All right, my one pointer. Since this is a Marvel movie, I believe that there will be some sort of a Stan Lee cameo,
Oh wow, here we go.
either in person on a newspaper or potentially said.
I'm bummed I didn't think of that. That's a nice one. I'll go second with mine. I think I'm gonna pluck what I think is a low hanging piece of fruit here. Um, I'm gonna say for 1 point that there is going to be reference to another famous duck. So I'm thinking Daffy Duck, Donald Duck.
Ooh.
I'm thinking you're going to get at least one joke where someone's, probably in a derogatory fashion calling someone Daffy. So I'm talking about a pronoun, a pronounced duck referenced in a joke in this movie.
Okay. Borderline duck slur.
I do think there is going to be the PG 80s equivalent of duck slurs, which is going to be a fuckload of duck puns. But I couldn't think of an effective bet on duck puns. Maybe you guys did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Over
some.
under 5 duck puns.
Yeah.
I have a couple.
All right, here we go. What's your one pointer, Chef?
Well, this one is one that is not a duck pun, but it is one that it's based off of the synopsis with the rock girl. What I can't remember what she's in a rock
Struggling
band.
rock artist.
Struggling rock singer.
Yeah.
Singer.
I say that Howard the Duck will play at least one musical instrument.
Ooh.
For
Oh,
1
yeah.
point.
Oh, I bet. Especially with this being right after Back to the Future. I feel like
Yeah.
they're gonna just rip something out of it.
You can have an imaginary 50 bonus points if it's Johnny B. Good that he.
Hell yeah. Give me them imaginary points.
You can cash them in to win like slinkies at the end of the year. So hold on to those. Let's go to our 3-pointers. A little steeper on the wager this time. Jared, what do you got?
I wasn't too confident in this one, but since again it's a Marvel movie, I assume that at least 2 other superheroes or supervillains will be mentioned.
Gotcha. 2 other Marvel. Well, I guess they don't have to be Marvel.
Like characters, I guess.
2 other famous heroes will be referenced.
Heroes or villains?
Correct. Thoughts, feelings, concerns about that wager?
No, I was giving you the making sure the villains got in there for you.
Thank you. Those bad people. They need the spotlight every now and then.
I like it. Chef, you think two mentions is enough for 3 points?
Yeah, I like it.
All right, count. Boom.
Opening crawl.
I spoke too soon. I do have one duck. Well, I don't know if this qualifies as a duck pun, but it is duck wordplay. I'm going to call a very specific dialogue shot here. I think someone at some point in this movie is going to speak the words "duck you."
Okay.
Okay.
Duck you.
Yep.
We're gonna skate past the censors with "duck you."
I like it. I thought you were gonna
pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
If you were gonna, I have one somewhere coming up. That's a specific duck pun, and I was gonna say if you had the same one I did, I'm podcast canceled. We're scrapping this one.
No, I went with duck you, and we'll see what you've got. Is it your 3?
It is my actual 5, but this one is my 3 is a duck pun. I say that there will be at least one duck goose related joke in the movie.
Nice.
Oh wow.
This is brilliant. No notes on this one. Now, I do want to clarify. I want you to get these points, and so I do want to mention on the front end. I think it counts if it's a visual gag.
Perfect.
So if he's in the club with like him and a lady duck and a goose, then that counts.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, I hope it's that now.
I know there's other people trying to get Howard the Duck made. I think we would be great at writing Howard the Duck.
Let's submit it.
At the very least, we could write a Howard the Duck that we would love. I feel very confident.
Yes.
They're at a restaurant. Yeah, some bread for the table, and then they're like, writing itself.
Oh my god!
I can picture that clear as day.
And we are going paper mache on our costumes. All right, let's shoot for the stars here. Jared, what do you got for 5?
Okay, hopefully this one is 5 category. I feel like it might have been borderline 3, but Howard the Duck will at some point have an interaction with an actual duck. Hence that being the joke.
I like it.
Is that a 5-pointer worthy?
He's going to interact with an IRL duck. Yeah, I could see it. He's going to kick at one or say, "What are you looking at?" or something. I like it. I'm trying to think of. I think you got a good shot at this happening because I feel like there's a version of this happening in another movie. Can you? What's the other example?
I don't know.
It's with a different animal. I know that.
Yeah.
Do we want to? Do you think it's too likely to happen for a 5?
Not necessarily too likely.
Yeah.
Because Howard's more likely to be making like borderline adult jokes than duck jokes, I think. But I also don't know. I also don't know much about him. But I think it's specific enough. But it is like a. It still qualifies as a trope, but I can't think of the other example. It might be like Brian in Family Guy.
Oh, where he gets the dog, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I derailed us to talk about whatever that was.
Again, we could always throw like a modifier if need be. Like it has to happen in the first hour or something.
Let's say he has to speak to the duck.
Okay.
That
he
works.
has to acknowledge the duck.
Yeah, there has to be some speech. Yeah.
Can't just be a nod.
Yep.
Or like a duck phone.
The duck doesn't have to speak, just Howard.
Okay, good.
The duck can quack or be silent. Yeah. I'm betting Howard is going to deliver the line. That feels fair. All right. My 5-pointer is predicated on the fact that this is a Marvel movie. And by my approximation, an origin story for a Marvel character. So my 5-pointer, I am calling that this movie will end in a 3rd act battle where Howard will go against an evil version of himself, a la a dark duck of some type.
Oh my god.
That is a very good wager.
I'm talking Killmonger. I'm talking Warmonger. Duckmonger is coming, baby.
Oh my god.
I feel pretty good about this one. I also
I
have
mean,
no
who
idea
knows?
what he fights if he fights. I don't know how he engages in combat. I have no idea what to expect from Howard the Duck. I'm gonna learn a
Yeah, I
lot.
don't know if he's gonna use gadgets or like karate chopping or what.
My guess is that he has hammer space. He gives me like a Spider Pig vibe, but I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you that my 5-pointer might answer that question. 'Cause
Ooh.
I say for 5 points that Howard will specifically say the words "quack attack" and then strike someone in the movie.
Oh my god. How
I
much time between the quack attack and the attack?
It'll be
That
"quack attack,
scene?
whap."
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
like he's right at yeah. Like it's clobber time. But quack attack.
But it
I am in support
specifically
of this.
strikes someone is what
Right?
is my yeah.
So he does have to strike someone.
Yes.
Okay. I like this.
Whether it be punch or kick, but it has to be a strike. It can't be like shoot a gun or
Okay, there has
use
to
a
be
baseball.
contact.
Ooh, that's a pro level. I like that. Can't
Yeah.
if it doesn't include shooting a gun, I like that even more.
Yeah.
I am in full support of this bet, mostly because it is going to be super rewarding to be as
Mhm.
stoked as I'm gonna be if we actually hear him say quack attack and smack.
Yeah.
I think about when I saw the bong rip in
Yeah.
Ridgemont High, how stoked I was. That's gonna be the same type of thing here.
Uh-huh.
It is strange that I will just be in my own peace, enjoying a movie, and when one of these bets hits, I'm like, "Yes!" I will actually
Yeah.
get up and stand up and kinda cheer, so, like, I understand where gambling addiction probably comes from.
It's like
Oh, yeah,
fantasy
especially the
football.
sports type.
Yeah. It's like we're doing fantasy football, but with movie bets. Like if
Mhm.
our drafted bets hit, then it's
Oh.
like
Big
scoring
money,
a
big
touchdown.
money.
That's actually a good moment to bring up. Want to give a shout out to our first sponsor, Polymarket. Bet on everything, including war, at Polymarket.
Bet
Probably
on
gonna
our
have to
next topic of this podcast now.
probably gonna have to cut that out. Honestly, doesn't feel worth the smoke. But anyway, I am very excited to watch Howard the Duck. I will tell you, much like I imagine our viewers are experiencing right now, didn't think this is where we're going to land when we talked about bird movies, but I am pleased with the result, and we'll see how
Same.
the movie looks.
Yeah.
All right, before we let you go, let's let you know what we've been watching this week. And J-Buck, I'm really excited to get to this first one because last week or 2 weeks ago, I did my review of Hokum, and I said that this movie scared the shit out of me, I think was my direct quote. So I'm hoping that you're going to back me up here and not tell everyone that I have been a pussy. What did you think of Hokum?
Well, I will say you teed me up and you prepared me for stuff, but, I hadn't seen that trailer that you guys talked about where it's like he's writing at his desk and he flips the light up or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, that
no.
scared the bejesus out of me. And I watched something and they were saying that that was, like, almost an homage to, like, The Exorcist, like, I've never watched that movie either, so I don't know exactly where, but I think there's, like, hidden faces all of a sudden, so that kinda, I guess, was
Oh, that's
reminiscent.
cool. Huh.
The one thing that kinda surprised me about Hokum was, like, I kind of it's a value meal. The main like, the burger of the meal is actually kind of a mystery. Like, this writer
Yeah.
falls into a mystery, and I'm like, "Huh, I kinda like this." Whereas, like, the fries are that paranormal, scary stuff, and then the drink is also, like, the main character dealing with some personal conflict or
Yeah.
past trauma, if you will.
Hmm.
So it was interesting because I thought it was just gonna be straight up, like, paranormal, scary, "Oh, no, I don't want this kinda movie," but it went away that I was like, "I kinda like this." I
Mhm.
knew it
It's
was
really
gonna be
cool.
scary, um, and then I guess the last thing I'll add, Cody, is that, it's a good Halloween movie. It's set during Halloween. This would have been great if it came out in October.
Yeah, what
Um,
the hell?
I don't know, if at all this interests you, catch it in October. Cody, what were you gonna say, though?
I don't know why. Yeah, I wonder why they decided not to bring it out over Halloween, but I would not have thought to describe it in the way that you did, but that actually makes a ton of sense. Because it is while I thought it was really scary, it isn't that the whole time. And
No.
so you are having a lot of different types of things, but they mix together really well. That's a much better description than whatever the hell I said.
The
Um,
I would say too, it's a very well written and structured movie because you can see pieces that are gonna come into play later, or you can kind of pick up
yep.
on things on like what makes this character tick, and then that obviously his personality reflects into just the way the mystery kind of unfolds, and then the things that he has to like face, I guess. I mean, obviously, movie should be written well.
Yeah, I hope
But
so.
but yeah, uh, it's so funny to say that out loud because like we're not treated all the time. But I don't know. I
No,
thought it was a fascinating movie because I thought I was getting just scares, but I got kind of an interesting mystery and some kind of more symbolism at the end of the day.
there you go. There's Hokum. So there you go. Maybe you'll watch it now, Chef. It's scary and there's some elevation,
I
and
I
here's
think
the Adam Scott of it.
I think I remember when you reviewed it that we talked about that this would be a good home one for me to watch,
Yeah,
unlike
Mhm.
the the Mummy one. Not seeing that one at all. But
yeah.
Lee
You can
Cronin's The Mummy.
fully
yeah,
pass on the Mummy.
yeah.
I think we are in. I'm calling it early. We are in a hot streak for horror, especially this year. Everything I have seen, even the B stuff from earlier in the year, has been really good. Primate, which is probably the worst one I've seen, was awesome, and I would recommend it to anybody. And we're about to get Passenger, which we were just talking about, has a terrifying trailer, and
Yep.
Seth's
Nope.
not going to go see it. And we're getting Obsession soon, and I don't even know what's coming out over the
Backrooms.
summer. Backrooms, yeah.
Just this
Oh my
month
god,
alone, those
Backrooms.
3, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I can't believe we're getting all this at this point in the year. I'm loving it though. This has been great.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We, I guess not exactly in the horror realm, but we will stay rated R for this second one. This is the first one I think in a little bit that we all went to. We have Mortal Kombat.
Doot, doot,
I
doot, doot, doot.
I guess really the only thing I care to say about Mortal Kombat is that when you talk about a franchise or a movie that knows itself and
Mhm.
really just does what it does, that's what I think Mortal Kombat. They didn't try to act this time. They didn't they didn't try to world build. They didn't try structure. They didn't try anything except kick-ass fights, fatalities, dope music. They got all the maps, which was super crazy.
Yep,
I
yep.
I thought this was awesome. I had the best time at Mortal Kombat.
It's funny now that you say it, it was honestly just kind of I mean, the story is very, very thin, if you wanna even call it a story. Um, it's just
They're
a
doing it
bunch of
again.
it's
That's
a
the
bunch of
story.
yeah, exactly. It's a bunch of vignettes that are basically just fights and cool stuff you wanna see, and you're like, "Okay." There's no
I
stakes, it's just like, "Okay, cool." People doing saying fun stuff, punching, doing fun moves, very gruesome with the finishers, but I mean, I it was decent.
I mean, honestly, I think the script I don't think there was a script. I think the script was a giant piece of, like, just, like, that the parchment paper or whatever, and then they had a bunch of names on them from the games, and they just separated them into good and bad, and then just said, "Alright, make the game." And then that's what they did.
Mortal Kombat is the best because I don't know much about actual Mortal Kombat lore, but they basically introduced a structure in this one that allows for anyone who's ever been dead to still be in it.
Yeah, that
And
Yeah,
too.
and
yeah.
so I give every other year, I'll watch 10 of these things, man. There was a fight here between Kung Lao, who is the guy with the hat that's sharp, and
Who's dead?
uh, who died in the first one,
Yeah.
spoilers. And who's the guy with the headband, who's the best fighter? I can't remember his name.
Oh
Um,
gosh, yeah, the fire
uh,
powers.
Kang Ka Kang Kung Lao? Kung Lao. No?
Kung Lao's the one I'm talking about,
Yeah,
with the hat.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep,
Kung
boom.
Lao and Liu Kang had a fight in I don't know what you call it in Mortal Kombat, but in Super Smash Brothers, it's the Final Destination
Yep.
map.
Yep. You
Yes.
nailed it.
They had a fight there that was one of the sickest fights I've seen in any movie in ages. It was fucking awesome, and the music shreds the whole time, and all the visuals are dope. And then uh, Liu Kang at some point later on in the movie, there's a fire dragon. Like it is this this reminds me of playing the video game Doom, which is just hard rock guitar and screaming and bullets. That's what this was to me, and I am for it every single time. I love the addition of Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn, who is a total badass. Which by the way, a lot of parallels with Shao Kahn and some other stuff we've seen, which, he outdates a lot of the stuff, but I saw a lot of Thanos.
Mhm.
We saw a little bit of a parallel to something the boys are doing this year. While
Yeah.
on that guy, which was a weird place to see that storyline, but I was all for it. There was one character who was killed in this that I thought was kind of a funny choice from a behind the scenes perspective that I think a lot of people will get a kick out of. But again, they fully just are not trying to do anything except for, like you said, J Buck, vignettes, Mortal Kombat. This is Mortal Kombat for the TikTok generation.
Yeah.
And I ate it up. The sound was amazing. I saw it in IMAX. I don't know if you guys did.
Yeah, I caught it in IMAX. I think the one thing too is like, Mortal Kombat is very like quote serious, you're fighting to the death. And it juggles a dual tone kind of like where it is life or death, they're battling for these different realms and stuff. But then Johnny Cage specifically has
Johnny
like an
Cage.
80s kung fu B movie feel. And
Hmm.
right when he is introduced, it is the perfect way to introduce a character to kind of explain, "Oh, yeah, he's out of his prime," and I was smiling, I was laughing, I was a dumb seal at that, and I think that that's what it didn't I don't think it balanced it perfectly, but that kind of B-movie fun feel, lean or capture that because that was the essence or the core that I made this movie fun.
Yep,
Yep. Fully
entirely.
agree with that. I think that that's the direction they needed to go because I think that from what I remember about the first movie, I think it took itself a little more seriously than this.
A touch.
Obviously, what's his face, the laser eye guy,
Kano.
Oh,
Kano.
Kano,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was the comic relief in the first one. I think this took it to the next level with him and Johnny Cage and that type of the '80s feel to it. But yeah, I mean, I agree with both of what you're saying. It was just fun. There's not really a story to it. I mean, there is, but not really. It's simple, and that's not what I'm there for. Um, I think they did a good job too with like casting some younger people to give them some shine in that too.
Mhm.
The actress who played Jade been in some bit parts. She was in The Last of Us, both in the game and um
Oh, wow.
and in the show, and then also she's going to be in the new Naughty
In
Dog game.
Interstellar, yeah, right?
Yeah, Intergalactic.
Oh, Intergalactic, there we
Yeah.
go.
Although it'd be awesome if they made Interstellar into a game.
Murph!
But yeah, and then Katana, that actress too. I thought she was really good. But yeah, outside of that, I mean, just a fun time at the theater. It was worth going to.
Yep. Uh, Last word goes to Baraka, who I
Yep,
fucking love.
Yeah.
My favorite character is now Baraka.
yep.
I can't wait to see what they do with him next because I think they realized they found a little something with him
Hmm.
in this one. So if they do a third one, which I hope they do, I don't know what the box office is doing, but I think there's enough fans of this. So a friend of mine went to the Thursday night premiere where they did the double feature, and he said it was
Okay,
actually like pretty packed. So I
Huh.
mean, at least Bend, Oregon comes out for Mortal Kombat. So
there we go.
fingers crossed for MK3, which I will be all for. And I don't even care if there's spoilers. So skip ahead by like 15 seconds if you don't care to hear spoilers for the end of Mortal Kombat. But if you tell me they're making Mortal Kombat 3 and they're going to hell to fight, fucking sign me up for 10 tickets. I will see this 5 times and I'll bring a buddy each time. Mortal
It
Kombat
was
3, 4, 5, and 6, I want them all.
it was really fun though because, like, I mean, I vaguely remember the first. It's funny about 30 minutes into this one, I was like, "Oh yeah, there was a movie before this one. What happened?" I'm like, "You don't need to know. You don't worry. You don't need to know." But
Uh-huh.
adding a character or two that's like a fan favorite and really giving them the spotlight, either hero or villain. I think that that's what these movies should do going forward if they continue to make them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that would be really smart. We'll see what Street Fighter brings to the table next.
Yeah.
I have high hopes because they're going away from the gore and into the camp. I think
Yep.
it would seem, which is more of the mood of the games too.
Yep.
So can't wait to see. We got some WWE guys in that one. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Video game movies. I used to be a guaranteed loser, but we've had some winners.
Video games.
There you go. Well, get out to the theater and see Mortal Kombat 2 as well as Hokum. And make sure you come on back next week to hear our review for Howard the Duck. Of course, our bird movie for this next week's episode. We'll see you then. For Jared Buckendahl and Seth Ott, I've been Cody Michael.